As a conservative trial lawyer, I want to talk to you about whether tort reform is consistent with conservative values and principles. Conservatives believe in less government, but tort reform contains arbitrary, government-mandated limits on individual rights. How is that consistent with conservative values and principles? Conservatives believe in local control, like school boards. Yet tort reform takes the power and control away from local citizens. There's no smaller, more committed, or more effective form of government than a jury of 12 unbiased citizens listening to all the facts of the case and working to do what's right. Politicians mandating limits on what our local jurors can do is just big government at its worst. Is that conservative? Conservatives believe at our core in personal responsibility, holding accountable those who do wrong. Yet tort reform puts arbitrary limits on how much a wrongdoer can be held personally accountable. How does that promote personal responsibility? Conservatives believe that people should solve their own problems rather than have big government or a big legislature get involved to bail out one side or the other. Our justice system allows people to solve their problems and disputes fairly and evenly handed. Undermining that court system through so-called tort reform will cause the public to demand greater governmental regulation of our conduct. What's conservative about that? Conservatives believe that those who are responsible for something should pay for it. In fact, we teach our kids that every day. If you break it, you fix it. But tort reform tells wrongdoers you're only going to have to fix part of the harm you caused. Well, that leaves taxpayers with the burden to pick up the rest of the harm. Can our state really afford that? Conservatives believe fundamentally in the rule of law. Yet tort reform's limit on the amount of damages a jury can award violates our Bill of Rights, the constitutional right to a trial by jury found in the Seventh Amendment. And it also violates Article 2, Section 7 of the Arkansas Constitution.